still early in the season, Greg, but we're getting an idea about which direction teams are headed in.
So true, but so much can change between now and the end of the schedule. So the most important thing at this stage, building momentum heading towards midseason.
So the Nets starting five. Here's Summers. Knocks down the three ball.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
You get the sense there is a level of intensity right out of the gates.
Nets passing it around. And it's Big Daddy missing. Summers the pass to Summers. Carter looking around. On the wing, Johnson. Back to Carter. 6 to shoot. Launches from deep. Rebounded by Moore. Down low. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Johnson. And they're running. Cross contact on the shot. And now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Shooting one.
Well, it's hard to see OKC doing what they did last year without Hartenstein.
I would argue, Kevin, one of the biggest free agent signings in that particular offseason. Hartenstein fills a role as important as any on the team. He can facilitate offense. He's a rim protector, a dominant rebounder. You talk about a plug-and-play guy, that's Isaiah.
Brooklyn with the ball. 8-point game. Here's Smooth. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. Good on the three-point shot.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Johnson. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Pass to Summers. And there's another one for the Thunder.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Moore. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Carter with the three. Brooklyn with the rebound. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two terrific teams last year.
Both these teams are beneficiaries of tremendous coaching. Both have high hopes for the season. I expect to see a chess match tonight.
Pass to Smooth. Now Moore. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Back to Johnson. A three ball. That's in there. Carter with the assist.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Here's Big Daddy. He has yet to score. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Nets trail by 11. And going back a bit, the Nets regaining a lot of their draft picks, Doris, from the Rockets. One of the more interesting trades that we've seen.
Well, they gave away a ton of those picks to acquire James Harden when they believed they had a championship window. And now in recovering them, Brooklyn able to benefit from the draft to try to position themselves for that all-important rebuild.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And while we can, here's a look at the teams that had the fastest hands in the league last season. Number 1, the Thunder.
You know, I don't know if the numbers even told the story. I mean, their defense was as good as it gets, often just leaving their opponents completely demoralized.
Nets trail by 13. Moore, left side. Six on the shot clock. Lets the three fly. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And the Thunder with possession. They're on an 18-5 run. With his first shot attempt. And there's another one for the Thunder.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
Pass to Big Daddy. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Kevin. Stephen Curry is nearing the finish line. He said every year there's some new style, new energy coming through that challenges you. And seeing these young dudes come up and understanding how much talent there is, this is not going to be around forever. So enjoy every moment of it. Guys, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's Big Daddy after Oklahoma City gets the three. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession.
And taking a look now at the stats for Johnson. Last season, he played outstanding. He averaged about 24 points a game last year, 6 assists and 4 rebounds. And you talk about defensive presence, he's the real difference maker on that end.
Yeah, he's always somewhere around the ball, finding ways to help his team by shutting down the opponents.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Here's the three. Morris with the rebound.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball. Looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another, The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
.114 left to play in the first. Here's Goose. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Goose has got 5 points so far.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover.
And that's a momentum shifter. A steal leading straight to the basket.
Covered by Morris. Shot clock at 6. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. There's Williams with the 3. Another 3 for Brooklyn.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Fires from deep. He can't get it to go. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Thunder lead by 5. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Brooklyn.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting a little closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Big Daddy is out there with Morris. Then there's Smooth. Then it's Williams. Nailed from three-point land. 8 points for him.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
Morris outside. Pass to Big Daddy. Puts up a deep 3. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. For the 3. The rebound by the Nets. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Smooth.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The deep 3 from Thompson. And no good. Excellent D there from Williams. To the middle. Here's Smooth. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
Timeout.
And that's 11 points for Smooth. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. If you look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
Yes, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Summers is checked in. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Steps back, down low. Oklahoma City moving it around. Really left alone that time. He has 5.
Well, you simply have to stay connected to him. His shooting stroke is that pure.
Pass to Smooth. Three-pointer. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
The shot by Thompson, no good. The Thunder coming to this one after the win against the Rockets.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
Shot on the wing, and he drops that one in. And the Thunder lead by 4.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Moore with the block. It's tipped. Out to Thompson. Here's Big Daddy, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Carter, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Johnson comes in for Thompson. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Pass to Johnson. Here is Summers. To the inside. Moore with the steal. Knocked away. Here's Big Daddy. An absolute bomb from three-point range. He's got 9.
And that's in the gym range, Kev. He can pull up and knock it down from anywhere.
To the paint. Dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Brooklyn's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. It's blocked. Pass to Carter. Johnson outside. Can't hit from in close.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Smooth, that's good.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Now, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Now here is Carter. 11-point game his last outing. Inside, here's Moore, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's a 4-point Nets lead.
I mean, the number of points they scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. The Nets making a switch here. And now here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best teams from three-point land a year ago. In third, the Thunder.
Last year, they were so good at generating open looks from distance. That's why their three-point shooting was so high.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all total. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. No good on the three. The Thunder have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. That one good for 2.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Out to the right wing. Good on the triple. And the Nets lead by 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And last season, the Thunder with the best record in the NBA, and Greg, the best point differential in NBA history.
How about eclipsing the 71 Lakers that were led by the great Wilt Chamberlain and Jerry West? And OKC started that season as the youngest team in the league. Needless to say, we've never seen anything like it.
And the Nets, another 3.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Thunder trailing by 6. Pass to Summers. There's 53 seconds left in the first half. Carter with the bounce pass. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Johnson. That shot misses. Brooklyn leading by 6. Here's Smooth. Off target from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Thompson finds Carter. Now Thompson. They set the screen. They get it again. Carter outside. And so we wrap up the first half. Brooklyn ahead, leading by 6. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
Taking a look here at the Thunder, great start to the year. They came in prepared both mentally and with the game plan.
Yeah, winning the first 2 games of the season would give them a huge confidence boost. And now, time to talk about this game. What a solid start for the Brooklyn Nets.
They're hitting at a high clip. Some shots have been wide open, some tightly contested.
And as the ball continued to fall through the net, you could see their confidence growing. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What a game we're seeing from Smooth.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
Carter out there with Johnson. And it's Summers in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. He dialed that one up from long distance. 12 points for him. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Oklahoma City. They trail by 9 points. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. Coach Mark Daigneault talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said, we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it. And if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Kevin?
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie.
Oh, he's hot coming out of the break. 3 up, 3 down.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Ripped away. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. There's the lob to the hoop. Pass to Summers. Now Carter. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here is Summers. Carter outside. 4 on the shot clock. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
Doris, in any discussion about Lou Dort, the first topic has got to be his defense.
Kevin, I'm going to be honest. I don't think we talk about him consistently enough as a player who should and could win Defensive Player of the Year. If you are a perimeter shooter or a perimeter scorer, the last guy you want looking opposite you is Lou Dort.
The 3, and the Nets another 3.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
And so
timeout,
Mark
timeout.
Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. We've seen Smooth really having a great game.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. And with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
And while we have a chance, let's take a look at the best free throw shooters in the league from last season. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here is Summers. Hey, Doris, for a GM trying to build a championship-level roster, what's one thing that can really help?
I think the way the salary cap is constructed, maybe the single most important thing you can do as a GM is draft well. You have to be able to find players who can contribute right away. And talent evaluation is not an exact science. The ones who do it well and don't miss on those big-time picks, that is a huge deal.
And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws.
Well, big man that makes their free throws. Bravo.
Nets leading by 9. Pass to Big Daddy. Moore outside. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Oh, that's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Ball stolen. From deep three-point territory. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Brooklyn's gotten all 4 of their three-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
To the wing right side. Summers kicks to Carter. Shot clock at 5. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Nets leading by 14. Moore with the bucket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Johnson. 6 points for him. Pass to Summers. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Summers has got 6 here in this quarter.
Individually, he's trying to lift the team. You've got to love the effort, but thus far, not getting over the top.
It's tipped. Now Johnson. Down low. Fade away. Here is Summers. He's got 5. And he stays with it. The 3. Drills it from outside. 10 points for him.
Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Nets leading by 11. Outside Williams. Sinks the triple. Williams has got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
From outside the arc, buries it from three-point range.
Boy, defensively, you deserve to get torched from deep if you leave him that open. My goodness.
For Brooklyn, they've gone an unbelievable 8 of 8 shooting since halftime. Must have been some kind of pep talk in that locker room. Puts up a deep 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple. Thunder trailing by 14. Carter on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. To the paint. Here's Johnson. It's deflected. Pass to Goose. And that one is hammered home.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 17-point game. And the 3 off target.
Boy, this guy has not had a great night, and it really has weighed the entire team down.
Count it. Smooth's got 19 points.
Boy, he's been so efficient in this one. That helps your team in so many ways when you can put it in the basket.
Thompson in the corner. Now here's Johnson. Not a lot of room. Deflects the pass, and the Thunder pushing it up now. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Thompson, and that one goes long. Nets leading by 19 points. Williams for 3, buries the long-range jumper. Williams has got 12.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
It's the Nets now, following the score by Oklahoma City. 4 for 5 with that first miss in 5 attempts from the floor. Thompson passes to Johnson.
Come get it, come get it.
1 second left, and that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Brooklyn ahead. They finish off the third quarter on a 14-5 run. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. Morris is out there with Smooth. Then it's Big Daddy. Then it's Williams. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
Here's Smooth. Drills the three-pointer. Smooth's got 22.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Over to the left wing. Summers kicks to Carter. Clock at 6. The Thunder with another miss.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Back to Williams. Puts up a deep three. And the Nets, another three.
You just don't realize how difficult it is to hit a shot that deep. Man, that was sweet.
From deep three-point land. Smooth with a rebound. Smooth's got his fourth rebound in this one. From deep. That's good again. His seventh basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
And he's good on the three ball.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
So, GA, between the NBA Cup, the play-in, the new All-Star game format, the NBA not averse to some experimentation.
No doubt. And listen, not all the ideas have been successful, right?
Time
but
out.
Overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should the NBA.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Out to the right wing. Spins. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Here's Johnson. And there's another one for the Thunder. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And every team is trying to ward off or recover from injuries. So, Doris, how much separation is there with regards to team training staffs?
Now, this is a great question, Kevin, and I think one of the things it highlights is how important every member of your staff is, from your head coach to the assistant coaches down to the training staff. An 82-game season will challenge any medical staff. They are invaluable to your organization.
Brooklyn with the ball after Oklahoma City gets the three. Five on the clock. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Oklahoma City moving the ball around, and they call an illegal screen here.
And 5 turnovers here. He set his team back on the offensive end. Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And the Thunder making a change here. Carter's checked in. And again, it's the Nets missing.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Well, something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
Yeah, looks like he's in real pain. Definitely a concern right now.
Well, these are the moments that can be gut-wrenching for him and his team, right? Anytime you see an injury like this, certainly your heart goes out to him and to his family.
Defended by Carter. Past a Big Daddy. Hands it from downtown.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Here is Summers. Fires the three. And the Thunder another three.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Past a Big Daddy. And the Nets another three.
I really like the way he's playing in this half. He looks so much more aggressive and confident.
And Carter has it in the corner. There's the three. Connects from three-point range.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
And you think about the balance of power between the conferences. How about this, Greg? In the last 26 years, there have only been 3 Eastern Conference teams favored to win the NBA Finals.
2011 Heat, the 2013 Heat, and then the 2024 Boston Celtics. So for those arguing for top 16 seeding in the playoffs, this might be your go-to stat.
From downtown, good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Goose. He's guarded by Johnson. That's tipped. Here is Summers. Pass to Johnson. Here is Summers. Gortat covering. Nice fadeaway to get over the top.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Nets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. Can you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game?
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Pass to Summers. Pulls up on the wing. That one goes. Count
Shot's
it.
good. Shot's good. Hit. Shooting one. Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Here's Goose. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Thompson fires. The shot is off. Another steal. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that about wraps it up. So